I've always tried to do my best, and I'm still working daily to improve my skills with others. And I can tell you this, these skills really do work. Les and I believe that if you practice the skills in this book, your life will change. Why? Because you will be able to help others see themselves in a positive light. You will often make them feel like $1,000,000. I believe there is no greater joy in life than seeing others blossom, grow, and reach their potential. This book can help you have a part in making that happen for the people in your life. Better for Having Known You by Les Parrott. Some people possess an invisible quality that draws others to them like a magnet. They're more than just likable. Their charisma defines everything they do and every encounter they have. Accordingly, they build better teams, win more respect, and achieve bigger results. Are they merely lucky in life, blessed with personality traits that spell success without effort? Not on your life. This alluring and invisible trait is not inherited as much as it is honed. It's a captivating spirit that can be taught and caught. For too long, people haven't tried to cultivate these qualities because of the false impression that you either have it or you don't. This book will help change that misinformed notion. For here you will find 25 of the most compelling keys to unlocking a charismatic spirit, a spirit that will help you win with almost everyone you encounter. Why we wrote this book together. No one who has ever come in close contact with John Maxwell has walked away unaffected. That's certainly true for me. As a mentor, John has left a permanent imprint on nearly every aspect of my personal and professional life. More than 20 years ago, before I launched into my graduate training to become a clinical psychologist, I flew from my home in Chicago to spend a week with John in San Diego for the sole purpose of soaking up his wisdom. Some years later, it was John who encouraged me to write books and began a speaking career. And these days, a dozen books later, when we happen to share the same platform, John is always my biggest fan. It's no exaggeration to say that John believes in me more than I could ever have the right to ask. I'm a better person because John Maxwell is in my life. John taught me how to summon my courage, how to find my purpose and tap into my passion, how to hone my vision and strive toward my goals. He taught me how to fail forward, how to make each day count, and how to cultivate a can-do attitude. Interaction with a people person like John can have that kind of impact on you. Directly and indirectly, John has taught me multiple and invaluable life lessons. But more than anything, John has taught me how to win with people. He has a winsome way of relating to nearly everyone, whether it's a server at a restaurant or the chairman of a major corporation. The secrets of interpersonal magic. Down through the decades, I've studied John as he lifts people up, and as a friend, I wanted to know how I could personally cultivate more of his interpersonal magic. Anyone who has spent even a short period of time with John knows that he puts you at ease and makes you feel good. Not the kind of good that comes from a flippant compliment or insincere affirmation, and certainly not from a smarmy or manipulative slap on the back. I'm talking about the kind of goodness that comes from knowing he genuinely wants the best for you. He's pulling for you and wants you to win. I've kept my eyes focused on even the most minute of interactions. Time and again, John displays an almost uncanny ability to disarm, entertain, and engage whomever he meets. In other words, he has the ability to make others feel like $1,000,000. So, as he already told you, one day I approached him with the idea of his sharing the secrets of his magnetic personality to help you learn to do what he does. When John invited me to write this book with him, I spent hours with him to draw out the things he does reflexively on a daily basis, and I also talked extensively to John's friends and staff. I've heard story after story about the ways John has won with them and added value to their lives. I tell many of these stories in the book so that you can see the practices in action within your reach.